Hello guys, it's your boy Fisher and back again with another video. So today we'll be talking about South Africa and President John and also Julius Malema, bro. So man, give your thought on this comments down below, bro. President John is Africa, bro. Africa is very tough place to talk about, bro. Africa is very tough place to talk about. Can we defend each other, bro? We the black, can we defend each other? As a black human being, very difficult, bro. So I have some videos saved here. We will be giving our thought on the video. Comments down below what is your thought on the videos, and I will be 100% clear on this video, bro. So let me put my screen recording on so we can get into the videos. Bro, Africa. I will stand up with each other, bro. If we not stand up with each other, it will be hard to the black race to make it, bro. It will be very difficult to the black race to make it. So I put my screen recording on. I'll get into the video.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
and then
take
when
land.
they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens.
First of all, I really doesn't know where President John getting information from, but I think he get the fake information, bro. Also, someone will take their land back and also kill the person. Impossible. That can't happen. So I think that's his total nonsense what he's talking. The person that will give the information to him, the person give the 100% information to him. But as a white people always defend white people. So this is some of the problem. This is the reason we gotta defend our own black people too. So I will continue.
Happens to them.
No, there is
Nothing happens to
There
them.
is criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you.
I wish you did. I take it. I would take it. If you
So if you look at this whole topic, bro, of black and white in South Africa, if you look at this, bro, if you look at the statistic of black and white in South Africa, it's not the same, bro. Black people like 70% or 80% are black, then like we just said 10 or 15% are white. But it's 10 or 15% white, they control the whole land, bro. Impossible, bro. That's why it's totally madness, bro. That's why it's totally madness. So what this guy is talking, it don't making sense why he's talking, bro. It's not making sense why he's talking. But as for white people, they will always defend their own people. So that's the reason we gotta defend also when we see somebody attack going to Julius Malema. We gotta defend, bro. Because, bro, let's be careful with these people, bro. Let's be careful with these people. So let's go to the next video.
Is there a white genocide in South Africa?
No, there's no sign of it, never has been. In fact, whites are economically the strongest group. They benefited from democracy more than anybody else. 64% of all boardrooms in South Africa are still white. The average income of white South Africans are vastly higher than black South Africans. No, they're...
As we can hear, bro, the white like living in this country, they said they have more strong than black people in this country. Again, the black population is more than the white population. So what this President Choi is talking is not making sense. For me, I think that Elon is beyond this thing, bro. I think Elon is just poking these people. So they gotta stop this thing, because this thing, it can start war, bro. You can just wake up and say, oh, they are killing the white farmer. No, bro, stop the lie. Stop the lie. There are a lot of crime going on in South Africa. Again, the black is getting, the thing you're talking about, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. But it's time for black Africans to support each other, bro. It's time to stand behind each other. All this thing will continue to happen, bro. It will continue to happen, because if you see this thing, Why Elon Musk is just standing in the corner, just poking the bear, bro, just telling people to do on this thing. It make no sense. He always attacking Julius Malema on social media. So if you take my cell phone for me, I want to take the cell phone back. I need to read something you. No, I gotta take my cell phone back. You know, I don't need to give you money again to say, oh, it stole my cell phone, so I go get my cell phone back from you. Then I need to compensate you. It don't make no sense now. It don't make no sense. But as an African, we look at this thing, we allow the person to be deaf here for, and then we kind of say, oh, the person was a freedom fighter. Now nobody want to support him. Nobody want to support him like that. But after, when a person is deceased now, then we say, oh yes, he was the freedom fighter. Nah, it will not happen. That will support him right now, bro. That will support him right now. If you see the truth, talk it. How can you be 15 or 20%, you control the whole farmland? When the people that have the land, you take it by force from these people. When the people want to get the land back, then you say no. He said they're not gonna take it, they're not gonna take the land back from you. The West South African enjoy more than the Black South African because they control the whole banking system, the whole go and the diamond system there, and also the farm. That would just say they control the whole country, because if you control gold, diamonds, and also the farm, the food sector, then you don't want control the whole country, bro. So what the people is talking? You gotta stop this thing. What you doing, bro? Don't act that you don't know nothing. You just new to this thing. Everybody knows since since Donald Trump become president, he been poking this thing so the people can they working right now on social media. Now people is talking about it. People is finding what really happening. So you just can't convince nobody, bro. This is social media war, bro. You just can't convince nobody. You gotta stop this nonsense, bro. You gotta stop this nonsense.
Better schools, there better education, private healthcare. This is the land of milk and honey if you're white.
Has any land been expropriated in South Africa without compensation since the first all-race election in this country?
I'm not aware of anyone. Not a single farm.
Okay, you have people out there, the white farmers out there, they say no, there is no white genocide going on. But Elon Musk always posting on social media saying that, oh, there is something, they are attacking white people in South Africa. Why are you doing this? You're already control the whole the banking system, the farm system, the food sector, and also you control most of the BB sectors in South Africa. So what you're complaining about, bro? The people just want the land back. Again, you can't store something from someone. The people want it, but then say the people need to compensate you. It's just African leaders need too weak, bro. African leaders need too weak. This is the reason you see all this type of things is happening, because Africa have so many weak leaders. They only care about when people giving them free something, African leader always love free something, free money. This is the reason you see Burkina Faso rejecting, Burkina Faso president rejecting a lot of things, because he wants the country to be independent. This is the reason I also say no African country is independent, bro. Most of this country is dependent. Because if you're independent, you will make your own choice. Why are you going there to go sit on another person? They respect you like anyhow, bro. Bro, the war is too big. So you to just depend on one country to any small thing, you need to run to that country. Any small thing, you need to run to Europe. Or you need to run to America first. The war is too big. African leaders is too disgraceful. They are disgraceful people, bro. They are disgraceful people. Bro, this thing, enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough.
That I'm aware of was expropriated without compensation since 1994.
So how do we interpret President Trump's executive order?
It is possible that South Africa has offended the United States with its policy on the Palestinians, and it could be that with his policy on Russia, the ambiguities of those policies, and his relationship with the Chinese. It could be. I think that does play a role. But there was something very, very sensitive that was touched upon. And in South Africa, right-wing groups, so-called civil society groups, we know that they have access to the Trump administration because they claim that. And if you listen to what Trump has said, it corresponds exactly with the genocide narrative that they sell and that they market and that.
Yeah, what the guy said. It make no sense, bro. It make no sense. And African youth, we gotta stand with Julius Malema, bro. Because we will not allow the person to be deceased here first before we say, oh, the person was a proud, and then thank and then we'll start standing up. Hey, the person was a proud African, bro. Nah, that will stand up with you now. This team is getting too much, man. I will watch the Julius Malema response to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk is like one mastermind behind this whole things. So that will hear the response.
A statement by Donald Trump is offensive and undermines our sovereignty, and is a reminder that our reliance on foreign aid and foreign direct investment surrenders us to the will of imperialists who use
100% true. 100% true. This guy always come with fact. And I don't care how you hate this guy, but you always come with fact. Foreign aid is problem in Africa. African leaders is illicit leaders that always they are dependent on foreign aid. They don't want to do no work. They just want to say to people to give nothing so they can say, oh, you see, we're getting so and so money from so and so country. They are too weak. They are too weak in the mind, bro. They are too weak in the mind. Again, Julius Malema always saying the truth. And now you can say, oh, this guy, sometimes he can be out of the land, but he always 100% talking the truth, bro. Continue.
money to dictate the economic and policy direction of Africa. We want to make it categorically clear to the President of the USA that we are going to expropriate land without compensation and pursue legislative measures to do so, and no threat will stop us. His misinterpretation of the Expropriation Act, which is a mild and cosmetic intervention, is an assessment of a measure that is going to be pursued through the amendment of our Constitution as South Africans, and there is nothing he can do to undermine our independence. The EFF reiterates its position that we must build state capacity, build a strong agricultural and
Africa. This is one of the reasons I really loving this Ibrahim Traore guys, bro. Because agriculture is very, very important to Africa, bro. Agriculture is very, very important to Africa. So long as Africa is listed in the food sector, bro, Africa will always be dependent on the Western world, bro. Africa will always be dependent on the Western world because Africa need that agriculture. They need to keep pushing the agricultural land and producing their own food, bro. And producing their own food. So long Africa is not producing their own food, they will always be dependent. This is the reason you see they do all type of nonsense to Africa, because Africa will always depend on Western food, as importing food in Africa. This is the small thing. So Africa want to do small thing, they just block the food sector. So what they will say, okay, we're not sending food to you no more. You will see African leaders now begging for their food to come so that people can stop. But you have one of the best agricultural land in the world, where you're not producing your own food. This is the reason you see young people leaving. Because you have some leaders and the weak man, bro. I don't know what to say, sir, bro. They are in their mind is too weak. This is the reason this guy is very, very tough. He's very, very tough. All you can say, he can talk, say, oh, sometimes Julius Malema talk loud, but he always stand on his moral, bro. If he believe in something, he always stand on it. I don't care. You can say all type of things to him, but if you believe in something, you always stand on it, bro. You always stand on it. Again, this is the type of people we need. This is the reason you see Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, the young leaders, and they always believe in something, and again, they're standing on their belief. Nothing will happen to these people. We'll keep supporting them. Oh, watch.
Which will not depend on the West, and intensify trade relations with progressive nations such as China, Russia, and nations within BRICS who do not use foreign policy as an instrument to impose their will or bully other nations into submission.
So I will stop here today. This video is too much. If I say I want to do reaction on all this video, it will be a lot. It will be hours, bro. It will be hours long. So this is the little video I have. Or maybe if I see certain part again that interesting, I'll try to do reaction on it. Give you 100% thought on these people, on these things that President Choi and Julius Malema going at it, bro. But I will support Julius Malema, bro. If you're African, now it's time now to all to support the black, bro. The black, to all to stand up for something. To all to say, okay, if we see wrong, we'll say it. If we see right, we'll say it, bro. But this is actually wrong for President Trump and also Elon Musk. Because I think this is both of them. This is Elon Musk keep doing this thing. Keep doing this thing so it can be conflict. You know? So subscribe to the channel, show some love. It's your life for sure. We see you in the next video. You did.